Do you ever wonder that why your skin still feels tight and dry even after using a moisturizer? Today I'm going to talk about the smartest way to moisturize your face. Hello, hi everyone, this is Shrija. Welcome to Skin or Real, where I talk all things skincare. So if you like skincare related content, then make sure that you subscribe. Likewise, you can also follow me on Instagram, where I post more regularly. So welcome back to my second video on skincare basics, where I'm taking you through essential steps in your skincare routine. This is the second video, and if you have missed the first video about cleansing, then I highly recommend that you check that one out first. The link is in the description below. So today we are going to talk about this second step, and that is moisturizing. Now you might think to yourself that what is the big deal about moisturizing? It's such a simple step. You take some XYZ moisturizer and slather it all over your face and you are done. However, it's not that simple, because most of the time people are not aware as to how a moisturizer functions and they end up doing it all wrong. So today I'm going to talk about the smartest and the best way to moisturize your face so that you get maximum benefits from your moisturizers. But before that, let us first understand the different elements of a moisturizer. A regular moisturizer is made up of a humectant, an occlusive, and an emollient. I usually refer to as a hoe of a moisturizer because it just makes it easier to remember. So starting with humectants, they are superstars of the moisture world, as they can bond with water molecules and provide moisture to the skin. They also draw in water molecules from deeper layers of your skin cells and from the environment to hydrate the upper layer of your skin. The main function of a humectant is to increase the water content in the skin because they are so lightweight, and due to this lightweight formulation, they are suitable for almost all skin types. Some of the most common humectants in skincare world are hyaluronic acid, glycerin, propylene glycol, butylene glycol, and sodium PCA. The second component of a moisturizer is an occlusive. They basically trap in all the moisture and hydration by forming a top protective layer on the surface of the skin. Think of occlusives as protective warriors in the world of skincare, because they literally sit on the top layer of your skin and prevent the moisture from escaping out into the atmosphere. Now, because of their thick and oily texture, they are not suitable for certain skin types, and in fact can be problematic for oily and acne prone skin. Some of the most popular occlusives in the world of skincare are petroleum jelly, lanolin, different kinds of oils like jojoba oil, rosehip oil, zinc oxide, etc. The third and the last component of a moisturizer is an emollient. Now, when your skin is damaged, it basically starts to form small surfaces in between the skin cells. So emollients actually fill in those surfaces by smoothing and softening the scales of the skin by forming a top protective layer. They are basically oily substances that form a top film to smoothen skin surfaces. They provide moisture to the skin without actually adding in moisture. They do so by spreading themselves on the surface of the skin and preventing water loss, and therefore improving skin's overall appearance. Some of the common emollients in the world of skincare are squalene, dimethicone, paraffin, cetyl alcohol, petroleum jelly, and beeswax. Now, usually a regular moisturizer consists of 1, 2, or in some cases all of these 3 elements. But do you ever wonder that why your skin feels tight and dry even after using a moisturizer? Well, because we don't moisturize at the right time. Yes, a right time for moisturizing is really a thing, and you need to keep this timing in mind if you want maximum benefits from your moisturizer. The key function of a moisturizer is to seal in transepidermal water loss. That is the rate at which the water evaporates from our skin. So moisturizer actually forms a thin film of wall between our skin and the outside world and prevents that moisture from escaping in. Now, the thing is that your skin has most moisture when it's damp and wet. So I recommend using one of the following methods for effectively moisturizing your face. The first method is for a person who likes minimal skincare routine, and personally this is my favorite method. what you do is that you just simply apply a humectant containing moisturizer on a damp skin. Make sure that your skin is not towel dry. It is, you come out of the shower and your skin is still damp, and you just take a pea-sized amount of moisturizer and slather it all over your face and you're done. The second method is for a person who has extremely dehydrated skin. So what you do is that you first mist your face with any kind of water. I personally prefer thermal spring water, but some people are fine using rose water, green tea water. But make sure the water that you're using is not, full of fragrance or any stripping ingredients. So yeah, mist your face with water. The second step is to apply a humectant based serum or a toner. My personal favorite is a hyaluronic acid based serum. Take 2 drops of hyaluronic acid and slather it all over your face. And the third and the final step would be to use a moisturizer that contains some emollients and occlusives to seal in all the moisture. Be careful though, because if you are using a hyaluronic acid based serum and you end up applying a moisturizer that is oil free or doesn't contain enough emollients and occlusives, you might end up dehydrating your skin more. Now the final and the third way of moisturizing is for a person who uses a lot of active ingredients in their skincare routine. So what you do is that first you apply a pea-sized amount of moisturizer on damp skin to reduce transepidermal water loss and to seal in all the moisture. Then you wait for 30 seconds and you apply your active ingredient like salicylic acid, retinol, or whatever you are using at that point of time. Again, wait for 30 seconds. Take pea-sized amount of moisturizer and then apply it all over your face to seal everything in. This is one of the best ways to moisturize your skin when you're using an active ingredient, because when you apply moisturizer on a dry skin, honestly, it won't work that well because a moisturizer works best on a damp skin. So by using a moisturizer this way, you are achieving 2 things. You are getting the maximum benefits from that moisturizer, and number 2, you are also minimizing the irritation that is caused due to using active ingredients. I call this method my sandwich method, and honestly it works really well for me. So do try it and let me know how it works for you. Remember guys, a healthy skin is a hydrated skin, and changing the way I moisturize my skin has made the biggest difference in my skin's overall health. That is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.